All right, everyone, if you're watching this video, that means that you want to take a Zoom video that you have recorded, or a Zoom meeting or webinar, put it onto YouTube, and then put it onto a landing page like YM or HubSpot or any sort of page that we have anywhere. So what we can do is I'll share my screen here. So what you'll first do is log into your Zoom account that you want to use. In this case, we're going to be using NAPA Live. So you would use the login information that you were given for NAPA Live or for any sort of account that you needed to take the recording from. Next, you would go to Recordings, take something like NAPA Live January, which is the one that we're using for today's example. And then what you would do here is there's Shared Screen with Speaker View. And you have to go along this line here and download that recording, because this is the one that's going to show you not just the PowerPoint that anyone uses as they're speaking, but also the speaker's face, which is what we typically use. And then you just wait for the download. In this case, we already have the download. So we're going to go to the YouTube page. Share my screen as soon as we get back to where we are. Okay. So in this case, we are on the NAPA, we are logged in to the NAPA YouTube page. As you can see up here in the top right, there is the NAPA YouTube logo. You take this and you go up to your account. You go to YouTube Studio. And YouTube Studio is where you want to be to manage all of your YouTube videos on this page. But for this one, you want to go up to Create up at the top here. Upload video. So this is really simple here. So all you do is you drag that file that you just downloaded right here into the upload video. And then you need a title for your video. So in this case, it's NAPA Live January 2020. And then sometimes we'll put something like featuring Curtis Kersey. Tell viewers about your video. It's awesome. But you really want to say something, you know, like a description, because it's a public description, but you don't have to do it right away. You can come back to it if you want to do something after that. Playlist, I would make sure that you put this in the NAPA Live playlist. You select done. And click that it's not made for kids. Made for kids doesn't mean that it's not safe for kids. It just means that it's not content created for children. So they require you now to actually select whether or not it is made for children, like an audience of children. Then you can skip these. We don't need an end screen or cards. And then you can click if you want to publish it now and you know, set it to public, unlisted, or private, or you can schedule a date and time to premiere your video. But for this, if we're putting it on a landing page, we just want publish now, and we're going to put it as unlisted. Private means that only you and very select people that can log into your account, or that it's very, very private if it's under private. Unlisted just means that if they have the link or it's on a landing page, then they can see it. Public would, of course, mean that they can search for it on YouTube, but you can't search for it if it's on unlisted on YouTube, so they can't bypass our landing page if it's on unlisted. And then from there, we want to click done. And video is now processing. But for the sake of time, we have already created this video. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this one because we don't need it. We already have it right here, the one before. And we are going to click on this one. And for this, we have the video link. So this is when we go to the landing page to put it on there. This is where you go on HubSpot, go to marketing, website. And I believe this is under website pages this time around. And you're going to look for NAPA Live on demand form, NAPA Live archive. That's what you're going to look for, NAPA Live archive. Click on edit here in HubSpot. And as you can see, it's already in there. But if you wanted to, you could take this Add content here in column 2. And instead of this NAFA live video, you can put the Curtis Kersey video there instead. And the way to do that is to take this insert, the embed, and what you do for your embed code is you come to the YouTube video, you click on the actual YouTube video to go there. And you want to do share, embed, and you copy this whole embed code right here, copy, go back to your page, and paste the embed code right there. That puts the video right there, and it would show up right here in that second column. Of course, you'd have to delete the NAFA live video to come with it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and remove that since we already have it. And that's basically what you would do to put it into a landing page on HubSpot.